This is the new Hollyland Lark 150 dual lavalier microphone system. This is something that I've been shooting with the last month, and I kept it under wraps, and you've actually seen it in previous YouTube and Instagram BTS videos, but you just didn't know what it was. And now I can finally tell you what this beautiful piece of gear is. I've been using wireless lavs for at least 5 years now. My first lavalier microphone was from Rode, and I had two really big issues with it. One being that it was just decent audio quality, and two, the packs, the microphone pack and the receiver pack was absolutely massive, and it was very difficult to hide it under someone's shirt or just even mount it to my camera because of its size. However, advances in technology brought us to this beautiful little thing right here. Currently, this is the smallest lavalier microphone that you can get. For example, let's compare it to a Sony Z battery, and when you attach it to your belt or pocket, you barely notice that it's even there. So here are some really interesting things about this microphone. For one, it's a 2-in-1 system, so you get two lavalier mics and a receiver system, and it comes in this charging box or charging case. So you have two different lavs right here on the sides of the case, and then in the middle of the case, you have the receiver. And on the receiver, we have a digital display giving us the readings of both microphones when it comes down to signal status, decibel level, and if you're recording in either stereo or mono mode. Now, this is a smart microphone system. This is not something where you have to choose the channel and calibrate it and just hope for the best. This microphone is doing 8,000 calculations per second, measuring each frequency and choosing the best one to limit interference and audio cutouts. And right now I'm using the Lark 150 as we speak. So you let me know what the audio quality is like in the comments section below. Included in the case, you get two wired lavalier microphones, and the battery packs also have a built-in microphone. So you can actually clip it onto your shirt, as so. My shirt doesn't really have a collar to clip onto, but that's what it would look like on your talent. I do recommend using the wired lav because it's smaller and it's less noticeable when you're filming an interview. You'll notice that the microphone packs have multiple LED lights showing you the current status of the connection and battery life. We also have the built-in microphone, microphone input jack, and power button, which also doubles up as a mute button. So jumping back to the case, it is a self-charging case similar to that of Apple AirPods, and it has magnetic bottoms, which means that when you put your microphones into the case, they snap right into place. And the same thing with the receiver. The receiver comes with two different knobs which double up as buttons. The knobs control the volume or decibel level, along with accessing the menu and changing from stereo to mono, and you can change the frequency of the high pass filter. This will limit high-pitched noises so that you can get cleaner audio. Fully charged, the microphone packs and the receiver will last you about 3 to 4 hours. The case itself is a really nice touch. There's magnets everywhere, even on the lid, and you can hear it snap right into place when you close it. Beautiful. When the microphone and transmitters are placed in the case, they automatically start charging, and this will give you about 2 to 3 full charges on the transmitter packs and the receiver. The case itself is powered by a USB-C connector, and it comes included in your kit. You'll notice that when it's charging, it'll go from a green light indicator to a yellow light indicator. So this is awesome because if you're moving from one location to the next, all you have to do is put the microphones back and the receiver back into the case, and it will automatically charge up for you while you're moving locations. So you never will really run out of battery life. Now there's 3 huge things that I look for when getting a new microphone, especially ones that are wireless. 1, does it sound good? 2, what's the latency like? And 3, what's the range? Hollyland has rated this at 100 meters of range, or about 333 feet. This is unobstructed, of course. However, I live in an area which has a ton of obstructions, and most of you will too when you're out shooting. So let's give it a test with the range. So here is the infamous range test. Let's see how this mic stacks up to walking far away in between buildings, and overall, let's see if we hear any interference or abnormal noise. Let's go for a little walk. So the Lark 150 is rated to give us about 100 meters of range, or 333 feet, and that's more than enough. All right, I'm gonna show you what 333 feet is gonna look like. You're not even gonna see me in frame. And what I like about where I live is that there's so many different buildings here, so it's really good to do some mic testing in this area. So let me know what you guys think about the sound quality. Again, I won't be able to know until I start editing this video. But another really good thing about the Lark 150 is that you can constantly monitor audio, not just off of your camera, but on the built-in display on the receiver unit. And the receiver unit is, again, it's tiny, a little bit larger than the transmitter units. So right about now, I'm about 125 feet away from the camera. So you can see what 125 feet looks like, and it's pretty far away. I'm gonna keep walking, I'm gonna make a right turn, I'm gonna go around some cement walls, and let's see how far we can go. We're approaching 150 feet right now, so a little bit less than half of what's rated on the mic. So the Lark 150 held up to about 150 feet with major obstructions. We're talking about big buildings and large cement walls and metal storage containers. And the latency on this microphone is the best part. It's less than 5 milliseconds. So if you hook up your headphones to your camera and have your microphone set up, you're not gonna hear any delay. I've tested several wireless microphones and the delay is quite noticeable. Now let's talk about the audio quality. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, but overall, I think it's exceptional, all right? And I'm in a non-sound treated studio. Take that for what you will, but I mean, I've been really happy using this lab. I choose to use this over a boom. That's how good this microphone sounds. And if you take a look at the capsule, you'll notice that it's super cardioid. This allows the microphone to focus on directional sound and eliminate ambient noise. Now, I haven't had many clients in 2020, but one client I did have consistently was Chef Rush, and he is the White House chef. And if his videos don't turn out good, well, you know, he's the kind of guy you don't want to get on your bad side. Just look at his size. But anyway, I've been using the Lark 150 for all of our shoots together, and I want you to check out some of the projects I've done with him and look at the audio quality. You will see for yourself how well the Lark 150 performs. Now let's do the final test, and that is the ambient noise test. When I do this test with other microphones, they usually fail because there's a lot of noticeable hissing and other noises that we just don't want in our audio. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop talking for about 10 to 15 seconds, and let's see if you hear any noticeable hissing or just sounds that you don't wanna hear in your audio. I'll be quiet in 3, 2, 1. So, did you notice any noticeable hissing? Let me know in the comment section below. But for my testing, nothing substantial, and it sounds freaking great. Now, one more thing before we close out this video. Since this is a dual lavalier microphone set, that means you're gonna have to know how to edit it properly in your video editor. For example, if you notice here, it's only recording to one channel. So all you really have to do when you're using Final Cut per se, you just have to set it from stereo to dual mono. And then you'll have both channels with the proper audio. And it's as simple as that. And that, my friends, is the Lark 150. If you're interested, check out the link down below, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.